Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Also, if you get anything from this, I would really appreciate it if you could hit the like button. Really helps me out a lot. Get this video out to more people. Would greatly appreciate it. Takes a couple seconds. Just give a little tap on that. Folks, we are in quite a significant time in the crypto markets. Shiba Inu. We got SHIB, Shiba Inu, Shiba Ruski, Shiba. The Shiba Inu community is stronger than ever. We are getting a lot of momentum. A lot of exciting things are happening. As you have seen, probably looking on YouTube, the thumbnails for Shiba Inu, it's filled with a lot of hype right now. Okay, there's talks of a big announcement tomorrow. There's talks of burning of tokens. There's a lot of speculation, a lot of excitement. Whether any of this is true or not, I don't know. I'm not dialed into the fundamentals of of what's going on as much as a lot of the other YouTubers are. As I've said before, I made a lot of money off Shiba on the last bull run, so I have a big soft spot for it. I do love the excitement of what's going on with Shiba Inu, which started off as this joke meme coin, right? That was just a joke off of another joke meme coin, which was Dogecoin. Has become a market cap of 20 billion. Even just within a week, we were, I think it was at 10, it was 10 billion market cap. And in the course of like a week, it's jumped to 20 billion. So it's been exciting, to see what's happened with Shiba Inu, to see what happens when you have retail investors, unite. And, now that we're with Bitcoin and the markets kind of pushing to all-time highs, it's exciting to see some of these meme coins come back and go on these runs. And let me tell you something, if you position yourself correctly, you can make a lot of money. That said, please understand, be careful. 90% of people that trade in financial markets fail. All right, 90%. So, the whole diamond hands and hold forever thing, I only do that really with Bitcoin. I'm not in, things to just hold them just to hold them. I'm trying to make money. It's funny to see some of the comments I got on the last video, where, I first of all, people didn't even watch the whole video. They thought I sold all of my Shiba, which I clearly didn't. Even in the thumbnail, you see it. I talk about I sold half, and I sold half when I was up 100%. And some of the comments were, can't believe you sold your Shiba. Good luck, pal. What a dumb move. Yada yada. But anyway, I sold half. I got my initial investment out, right? And I'm letting the rest ride. And it's funny because when I sold it, it then tanked about 20 to 30%. It's now kind of recovered a bit and it's consolidating nicely. But anyway, what I'm talking about though is just be careful. When we do see a correction in the market, which will happen at some point, it's one thing, when Bitcoin corrects, but when you have some of the altcoins starting to correct, it can go fast. And there are a lot of people that on the last bull run, joined the hype and got in at the top, and they have been left holding, for the last 2 years. Most of them sold at a significant loss. So you don't want to be a bag holder, and at the same time, you don't want to miss out on potential, huge gains. So what I would tell my family members, because I can't give financial advice, and I should clarify, this is not financial advice. I'm not an expert. Don't listen to me. I thought we were going to have a crash last year in the entire market, and we never did. It just melted up. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. But what I would tell someone, a family member, is if you get a chance to pull your money out to get your initial investment back, leaving a substantial amount of coins still in the market, do that if you can. I was able to get my money back, and I still have a large amount of Shiba coins in comparison to what I originally bought that I'm going to let ride. And I believe I want to keep those in there until I see Bitcoin go significantly higher. So, and I'm sure all of you are aware, Bitcoin is the indicator. All right. What Bitcoin does, everything else follows. Let me show you here. We'll just quickly look at the charts. All right. So here is the Shiba Inu on the 1 hour chart. We peaked up here, and then we had that correction, and now we have been consolidating very nicely here. All right, so if we were to take a look at the Fibonacci retracement, come up here. I mean, this lines up great. So Fibonacci, folks, there's tons of YouTube stuff about how the way Fibonacci works, but basically it's a way of looking at moves in the market and how you can measure the fact that they pretty much all retrace at a certain amount before they go higher. So in other words, using it this way, we're looking at this aggressive move up where it topped here. So you draw the starting point from right here where we saw this epic run in SHIB, right? Where it basically went from a $10 billion market cap to a $20 billion market cap. And you got to look at that. It's going to retrace when it does that. And this area right in here, all right, between the 0.382 and the 0.618 is considered the golden pocket. It pretty much will always retrace at least to this area, sometimes below it. And if you see right now, we are consolidating very nicely at this 0.5 area, which is right. I mean, this is the golden pot. This is the money shot, right? This is where we could potentially see maybe some continued consolidation, and then we get just a little bit of news. Bitcoin goes, and this thing, could be off to the races. And again, looking at this chart, right? And then you look at, the Bitcoin chart, there definitely see how there's similarities even in just these two charts. And that makes sense because a lot of things will follow, what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin had this major run up, the pullback, right? And now it's back up consolidating in this area here, just like how Shiba is doing. So it's really important to watch, right? To watch what's happening with Bitcoin, because that is going to be the leading indicator for any of the cryptos that you follow, the altcoins, Ethereum. Well, Ethereum is actually one of the few that seems to be breaking away a little bit from Bitcoin. But overall, the crypto markets are going to react to what Bitcoin is doing. If we were to just kind of add some levels, just to kind of keep an eye on here, we want to see this hold right here. See it break that. Let's see, put down here. And then just these last two right here. And this high right here. Okay. So we would want to see if this were to, kind of bounce, start heading down, we'd want to see it at least gain some support off of this and then go higher. And then once we break right here, once we break this, the 3.9, 4 zeros and 3.9, then again, then we want to see it break the 44 and then the high of the, basically around 46 or 45, I should say. And I really think that we're going to see that happen if we kind of pull back a little bit, and kind of go to the daily here. Again, this is a monstrous move, so you would think that we're going to see some type of relief here, but I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, a move like this really should see more of a pullback before we reach these all-time highs. And listen, this all-time high and getting back up to this level, that may not happen until Bitcoin goes into, much higher than the 69,000. Okay, because we are almost at 69,000. So do I think we break this in SHIB? I do, actually. I do think we are going to remove a zero in SHIB. I think Bitcoin would need to break over 100,000 probably for that to happen. That's just my guess. That's my thesis. That's my estimated guess. But from one thing I've learned in financial markets, especially crypto, is I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. I could be completely wrong. And I've seen crypto act in ways that just kind of defy what you're, pretty much used to. But I mean, when you look at YouTube, for example, my buddy here, actually, I don't know him, but Zach Humphreys, I'm sure many of you follow him. I followed him back in the 2021 bull run for SHIB. It was exciting. Him and the other guy, what's his name? I don't know why he's not appearing here. The middle-aged white guy that's just awesome. Oh, here he is, right here, Austin, my man, Austin. These were two of my favorites. I watched them every single day during the bull run of 2021, and it's great to see these guys covering SHIB still. But if you look here at what's going on along the side here, I mean, these thumbnails are not only super bullish, but it's urgent. There's news coming. There's announcements. He's talking about what's going on here with Shibarium and the new liquid staking that's happening and a partnership with Shiba Inu. And there's a big announcement happening tomorrow. I saw one today where they're talking about a Shiba. There's rumors that Shiba might be burning more. They might be burning more coins. They might be burning more coins, or another big Shiba burn. So there's a lot of excitement happening here. So hey, let me know what you think about this. Are you getting any value from this? Are you in Shiba Inu? How high do you think we could go? Do you think we could eliminate a zero in SHIB prior to Bitcoin reaching 100,000? Or do you think that we need to have 100,000 at least in Bitcoin before SHIB can, go past all-time highs and remove one of the zeros? Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear it. Again, if you're new to the channel, love it if you would subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It will help me to continue to make more content. Also, like the video. Appreciate it a lot. You guys are the best. And I will catch all of you on the next one.